All right, then Scarlet out. Yeah. All right. FBI, open up! Ow. Ow. Anyway, all right. Hey Goku, Scarlet. Oh, ow. Uh, actually, ow that time. Actually laughed so hard I started choking. So yeah, thank you for that one. And that one's mostly on Goku because FBI won. But no, that's on the second monitor. I need output projector on the primary one. Yeah. Deja vu, I just been in this place before. Higher on the street, and I know it's my time to go. I love the Deja Vu game. It's so good. It's so good. Actually, I played the main menu music off my computer going by. But it just plays it during the demo. Yeah, that's about as long as it is in the meme. Why am I frowning? Because I choked. Don't be sad. Is there no? The sea captain's doing pretty good other than the fact that I was choking. Actually, I just had a thought because of the general dude. Oh look! The Beetle Man! How's it going, Beetle Man? You know what? To be fair, that might also be a thing on the thing with me. I think I'm following you. I might not be. So that might be the same thing on my end. Also, I love that it just. I love that it gave you Monokuma. I don't remember if you played Danganronpa, but I like that it gave you Monokuma. Fun. Also because there's just actually like a beetle like variation of Monokuma that's just like a I think it's like an enemy or like something, but I remember being that there be beetle type variation, but that's cool. Monokuma. But yeah, how you doing? How you doing, Horn? Going? Yeah. And next time I see you tweet because I'll probably forget after stream. I'll have to go to your Twitch to see if I'm following you, because I probably am not, because I'm silly. One major problem with this game, not really any voice acting, unfortunately. It was with the older games, you know? Weird, like, I mean, Dot Hack, in terms of graphics wise, at least looks like it's around this time, but it does have voice acting. Obviously, there's like battle runs, but yeah, no actual like voice acting. Sadly, that's just. I mean, hey, just one more reason you get a sequel that's just like, now this is just great. This is just a superior sequel in like every way. Doesn't always happen. I mean, you don't. I mean, it's not like. I'm sorry to hear you've been having some issues, then. Yeah, I've noticed you've been going live a bit. I saw a few of those pop up on like YouTube. Yeah. Which came in earlier today, but I was thinking. Book was found in some older ruins. All the scholars who decoded it puzzled over the mystery of the book. World with 2 moons illuminate die. And on one of those moons, race of rabbit people with guns. Anyway, we'll meet them later. Many dazzling adventures of a young boy. But whether or not this is a true story, you believe in the story woven in the book. I don't know, but what I believe is this was my introduction to level 5 as a company. And I love level 5. And I wish, and I would have loved to see a Dark Cloud 3, maybe. Obviously not like rushed out product, like honey drab type thing, but if they had an idea for Dark Cloud 3, I would have loved to. Also, how you doing, Say? Hope you're doing good, man. I mean, I imagine they go on sale, so I imagine you have the, like I'm playing it on right now, the digital version of Dark Cloud 1 and 2 on PSN, Goku. Imagine you own those. Considering. Maybe it's a fantasy. Existed only in a boy's heart. Let me tell you this story. Ancient book tells of. Dark, how's it going, man? Everyone's here today, aren't they? Yeah. I mean, I think it's only digital on PSN, like either that or you own the physical versions on PS2. And much as I love you, like chatting and all that, but if you're really that tired, you should really try to get some sleep, man. Not fun, has it just been a long day, or have you been having trouble getting sleep? Because I know that's the case for a couple people I know. Oh. Well. Fine, so. Oh yeah, no, well, physical is king, right? But it was easier to boot up the PS4 version. Magical. I keep getting distracted talking to Chad. It's almost like that's what happens to its. Not only live on Twitch, but everyone talking. Magical and magnificent. Very. Hero of this wonderful tale. His name is. Owen. But not really. He's tell me. Going to discriminate. Throat still kind of hurts from when I choked. Blame the FBI. Know me. I wanted to go live an hour ago, but my phone died while I was sleeping, so I woke up 2 hours late. Gathered quite a few of them. A hard time finding dancers right quality. Get them. Dance of blood. Mixing the blood of witches with that of humans is key to breaking the deal. However, I do have some. The OST of this one is fantastic. What would happen very soon? Would it be stereotypical if I gave him the German voice, considering he's the general, and would it be stereotypical? Because I don't care. I'm probably gonna do that. Probably make him feel a little bit more comedic than, but you know. But yeah, no, I don't know if I have the full OST, but I have a decent few songs from this game on my computer. Really good. Awesome main menu. This is fantastic. Sir, do you know the legend, Don Genie? Of course. How much money do you think I put into acquiring the sun? Been waiting for this for years. That's his voice now, deal with it. Yeah, 400 years ago, the Genie darkness hidden the power, the world was stripped away. I think that's what it said. Yes. Auto text, yay. Slow enough for me to read, but a little too fast for me to read out loud properly. My brain bad. Encephalite is not fun. Don't. Now it is the thing. How he became Russian? Who cares? Yes. He's been trapped in there for 400 years, right? Look at him. How much fatter do you think he was before he got trapped, right? Well, it's different than I imagined. Oh, Genie. Shit. Who are you guys? We come back, Genie of Darkness. Broke the seal, therefore I'm your master. Never fine. Yeah. I've been in for 400 years. To eat something. Food. Got you. I mean, look at him. He's big, round, breathing. He looks like a giant cherry, doesn't he? Hey. That man died. Shit. Anyway, like Payne, I believe her name is. Okay. Tell me it's already started. Come on, let's go. Soup is great. I mean, listen, they're an isolated village. They probably don't get to do much. It's not like they. It's not like it's not like me where I'm just like I get to wake up and it's like, hey, we got pot roast for dinner. A bit harder stuff. Tell me it's already started. Come on, let's go. Also, see, look, we got fruit and we got meat. It's not just soup. Come on, we're late. I'm a staff member this year. I have to go. Sorry. You know, hurry up. Can't hear the phrase hurry up without thinking of the second game. In like the prologue, there's like one of the bad guys that sounds like hurry up, we're starting. That just lives in my brain forever. Like seeing that fat, I think his name is Todd, the fat dude, like trying to dance with. Yeah, it's like, see all them people dancing with the song. It's like, who can blame them? But I love this song. It's one of my favorites in the game. So obviously it doesn't last long. It's easier. Look at the insects swarm about. Start there. first one he does is just like belly button beam. No. My friends are in danger. Tell me. And the windmill. Game over. Thank you for playing. Yeah, no. Thank you for your, like... I don't know how much this game was. But yeah. Good. Yeah, the Fairy King, so I get to do everyone's favorite voice. Hello there. Can you hear me? Open your eyes. Wake up. Hey. Wake up. The Fairy King, the entity that unites all of nature's spirits. Listen well. Something bad has happened. Very bad. Been blinded by greed, have revived the Dark Genie. Well, one of them's dead, but don't worry about him. Dark Genie is terribly powerful. Power so great that it could destroy the entire world. Saw it. Your own village being destroyed right before your eyes. Not just your village. In a flash, many villages and towns were... One night, half of your world was annihilated. Followage? I think it's just like exclamation mark and follow, because yeah, it's follow aid, so that should just be exclamation mark. Yeah. You almost got crushed by a windmill. Kid. Making it more stereotypical that the streamer's given the two an English and German voice. Probably thinking he uses Black Demon power for war without realizing how frightening it is. I mean, cheeseburger's nice. Like, it's like a cheeseburger from a restaurant, or like grilled, like you grilled the burger and all that. Quality is a bit different between the two. I mean, Wendy's is the bacon cheeseburger is fun. It's a bit expensive, but I like occasionally getting their Asiago burger. But what I also like getting is they have something called, at least where I live, called the $5 biggie bag, where I'm just like, I just get a burger, nuggets, fries, like, decent deal. Like, I'm kind of hungry. We'll do that. Too lazy to actually cook or whatever. Darkness. You're darkness itself. Long ago, this so-called Dark Genie almost destroyed the entire world. Yeah. Almost, yeah. Nearly 7 years. That sounds about right, Goku. Sounds about right. I'm pretty sure you were one of the first Swallow Orders. Malevolence, is that right? Bad thing that it has the same type of magical power as us. Fortunately, we aren't powerful enough to destroy. That you have a strong will that could withstand the evil power. Let's call it the power of the protagonist, I guess. Whatever. And also clear, kind heart. Sure. Go with that. You might be able to fight against darkness it generates. Maybe. Decide to stake our fate on you. We bless you with power. You got a MacGuffin called an oh god. Oh god. I'm sorry, I forgot how to pronounce it for a sec. Give me a moment. Called an Atlamilia. Stone with a magical power. When the sequel comes out, there'll be a red one too. Actually, there's actually 3 ones in the second one, I believe. Don't look that way, boy. Hey now, I get too bright. Don't close your eyes. I don't think I've heard of a Halo burger. You know where this is no simple empty lot. This was your village. Don't lose heart. As long as you have that stone, you can turn it to its original form. See, just before the village was destroyed, save the people and buildings by sealing them into spheres called Alta. Atla. Don't know why I keep calling them Alta. Atla were scattered all around by its tremendous magic power. They're probably blown to different places around the world. I mean, not really, not that far away. All the buildings and people in your town be in a cave nearby. Probably thinks everything is destroyed. Destroy the world before it realizes what happened. Sword that which sealed in Atlamilia. Bring them back. Then you'll be able to restore the world to its original form. Also, the more you do that, the more treasure chests will spawn around town. It'll give you items. Like items, right? Might even be able to trade an even better world. 100% every town. Do all their requests. Don't be a coward. You'll get stuff. You don't seem. Well, I'll tell you more about it once you've done the. Tired now. Thanks. Yeah, well, that shit. Hopeful music. Yay. Can you hear them? Should be able to hear them. Voices of the winds, trees, and of the animals, and of the earth, calling for your help. We meet and say goodbye to many people. Talking to clues to defeating the darkness. Look for me. Now know me. Adventure will begin. Go to the village chief's house. Somehow survived. I'll show you where to go next. Oh, Michigan, babe. That would definitely explain why I don't know. When these was, I didn't actually know when these were done. Oh, okay. All right. Oh. Okay. Okay. So that's why you brought up the Halo Burger thing, because of the competitor. Oh, look, another old man. Well, you're alive. Why do I sound just like the guy you talked to? Don't worry about it. Looks like we're the only ones in the village that survived. During this happened, the village is gone. Can you believe this? Hopeless. The mayor of the village can't do anything about it. Noise, I thought my cow was in my... I guess the only thing we can do is get help from starting a village. Ryan will not abandon us. He'll help us for sure. I have a favor to ask Naomi. Go to the Divine Beast Cave and tell Drake what happened. Divine Beast Cave is the cave outside or to your right-hand side. Probably seen it before. And maybe imagine, but I sense something has changed about the cave. This is the cave key. Allow you to actually go in there. Put the things you might need in the bag. Don't get carried away. Trouble, come back here. I'll give you a free trap until you build the shop. That's my job. Lucky books come. Yay! Got a prickly. Can't fish yet. That doesn't matter. Some of the treasure chests you can't really see because there's some fixed angles and like the houses. So what they did, you can press R to go into flush. And I wonder, because there are certain things that like oh, by the time you reach this certain floor, you'll have to find. We'll make sure you can find these items. The Atla are in, like, it's random, generally random which Atla you can find. So like I might like find my house right away, but in another playthrough I wouldn't find my house until like right before I like actually needed it to progress. But now it's done. Remember one time I actually tried doing like a thing to like try beating the game before the 100th day. Probably not gonna happen this time around. Pine Beast Cave. Look, 8 Alpha. Get a little counter to tell you how many monsters you killed. Well,
So, how you doing? It's for real this time. Now on, you will be put to a true test. First, conquer this wretched divine beast cave. Translator. It's your first goal. Since you're a beginner, I'll give you a lesson on how to fight. First, to advance to the next floor in the dungeon, acquire a gate key, or leading to the next floor. Dungeon has a different gate key. Divine Beast Cave Dream Rest key. There's also something, we'll tutorialize that later. There's for this dungeon, there's an item called Tram Oil into something called Backfloor. I'll talk about more about it. The gate key is almost always carried by a monk. Let's defeat the monsters to acquire the gate. Since you can't tell which one has the key, kill them all. Next, I'll tell you about how to return to the ground level, rather than return to ground level, find connect with. In other words, equal mind. To do this, I will transport your body to the ground level. Just select leave dungeon. But be aware, there are monsters left on the floor. Such good item escape path. Run village awesome. Or to get it before you go. Always mind connect with me when you go through the gate. Re-enter the dungeon. I'll be start at the next level so you don't have to worry about losing progress. Next, on to weapon. Be aware that weapons are breakable. I have actually seen because in the second game weapons can break, but all that happens when they break is they lose a little EXP. They don't do damage. This game, but unless it's the default weapon, if a weapon breaks, this is gone. And I've seen some people liked how they did in the second game better, and I see people like how they did in this game better. But I'll say I think more people like the second game thing where you don't lose a weapon you've been training for 40 hours and your last save was 10 hours ago. Good luck. The more you use a weapon, the more it wears. And it breaks. Broken weapons disappear. Spent weapons breaking. Used repair powder. It will restore their WHP. The longer you use a weapon, pairing, your magic good absorbs a monster. Thus becomes stronger. Said that when a weapon full strength, it can change to a more powerful. Except for your default weapon, dagger. Say a dagger. Cast the special spell on the dagger, so it'll never disappear. Because otherwise you'll get soft look, maybe. People will be mad. All the new weapons you get during the quest will disappear, so be careful. Don't waste your hard work by letting a weapon break and disappear. Make sure you save often, because this is PS2, we don't have autosave yet. Finally, here, Atla acted to build the fragments of the world. See an Atla, store the contents in Atla at Atlamilia by touching it. When you return to the surface, you'll be able to begin reassembling. Listen, long though. So that's all. Tired again. Let me take a nap. Show me your true ability. I watched the VOD but something, I guess. Hold on. Gotta lock on. Hold on, Mr. Skeleton. Mr. Skeleton, I'm trying to lock on to you. Do his first person, no matter what. No, stop it. Ow. Circles lock on. That makes things, oh, good, bats. My favorite. Another bat. Yay. Don't poison me, please. Good. That's exactly what I didn't want to have. Why you get antidotes for free from them? Why is he rude? That's a mean. My first treasure chest. I got the magical chest. I know where things are now. Yay! You can find the map. Does your layout? Can't freeze. That's actually no. I don't. That's so rude. Run. Run from me. Run from me. And I died. Fine. Porch. Does die. Not game over. Do stuff. Because I didn't have an antidote and I already used up my bread. Oh look! Hey, seems like you finally came back with some Atla. By that, I mean one Atla. Left trays. I'll give you a tutorial. I'll teach you as I promised, whatever. Pieces sealed inside Atla are released by touching Atla with your left hand. Power of Atla sides. Buildings and people that were sucked into them will be restored to their original form. Once you bring them back to the ground level, arrange them as you wish. Going back and forth when dungeons ground level. Or the earth to its original form. Don't get used to me. I don't think I show up much after the area. Like, tutorial man, basically. That's your mission. That's the one granted who was granted the power of the brain at Lamilia. Sorry. Fumble over my words. Not the streamer's fault, promise. Well, this part might be a bit technical. You want to place buildings, press select. This is on the PS4, so actually it's the left side of the touchpad. Go to the hit mode. Press the select button again to return to walking. In mode, you can reassemble buildings that have fallen apart. Place them on the ground. Seeing is believing. Try it for yourself. Faster, listen to me. And if you ever forget the things I teach you, it's a guide for using Atmanalia and other things. I wrote it for beginners like you. So you're the only one with that I gave this. Don't worry. Manual can be selected from the main menu. Read it carefully. If the reconstruction to you, I'll be watching. Okay, sleeping. Promise I'll wake up for the boss fight. One good thing about Ed mode, you can get around town faster. Yeah. He just re-up, so I might as well. Lose money. Not all my money, the amount of money. Stuff. Don't die this time. Yeah, I hate. In the second game, bats are not nearly an issue like this for a few different reasons. But yeah, especially at first when all you got is main character tune, short range melee attack, bats, their ability to poison you are one of the most annoying things about this game. Magic press the right way. Sucks. Had the drain stressed. Now that's useless. Now I have to get it again. Got a potato cake. That's fish food. Stuff. Fishing. Honey. 7 gold. Awesome. Like. So I'm not down the bat snake is super fun. Part of it is like quote unquote iffy from how much trouble they give me and the time it's like, oh god, am I gonna get poisoned again? I'm gonna get poisoned again. But also absolutely. It's kind of like when you're injured in the older game, in older like Zelda or whatever, and you're doing the harp thing, and you're like, please stop. Like, I haven't. Straight up. More damage is more damage. I mean, what would be nice is if I could get far enough to get my second party member this turn, but I don't. I think it's like 4, 8, or 9. I need to get to for that. Look, I got bread. Got a wind gem, which put on my dagger. An antidote. Finding that would have been nice last time, then I wouldn't have died. Oh no, the wind gem is active item. So yeah, that's what the like 3 dots you could see at the top. I can put 3 items up there and use them. So I could, with the wind gem, I can just at an enemy and hurt them. Technically. Hey look, I got matcha. Who could matcha be, I wonder? Time for water. Yay! I got a llama. That's my llama. That's supposed to be my llama. And I got machos. No. I don't need to go over there. Got the drain stress. Have fun over there, bat. Stupid echolocation. Yeah, I got another trick. Bat, get out of here. No, no, Bat, I don't want to deal with you today. Your friend. Not your friend either, too, Mr. Dasher. Leave me alone. I want to live. Just want to live. I'm asking for punch it. I'm my phone like vibrated, looked over it, and then looked back. It's like transfer. Let's go back to the dungeon. Get the first task up. Okay. So, that Macho's hat. It was easy. They wanted to be next to Macho, and his brother specifically wanted to be next dungeon train. On the muscle statue. Hi Marshall, how you doing, buddy? Oh, know me, I miss you, man. You smile really bright and Sunday. They're rebuilding their own. Fighting is what a man should live for, right? They don't tell you. They're usually not like tell you exactly. They give you like hints. Like when I get around to rebuilding like my house, I remember mom's thing is being like, oh, I would love to see the sun when I wake up in the morning. Means like the window to a room. What happened when I'm done? You know? How do I rebuild the house? You gotta always ask that, because that expands what you put in your house. I found bread. That doesn't help me because I get bread. But I also got tasty. And I get bread and water for free. Help me that much. Also, you said you put the barbell in, but that's the barbell is right there. See the barbell. Oh. Doesn't understand how it gotta be. Bad and lazy, and people that don't like Claude just because of if you get the event for completing his house at a certain time of day, he'll be taking a bath and he'll give you soap. That sucks. Not great. I don't listen. Right now, whatever. Peaceful, yeah, that is. Hey, I need repair powder. Yeah, he doesn't have to. I got picked up the tasty one. Give me water, stat. I also have roads and rivers. I'll put later once I get a few. Will do. Start out. But yeah, if I remember right, Divine Beast Cave is a 12-floor dungeon total. Because obviously it's the first dungeon. It's not gonna be super. God. Cat. Is there a cat in here? They're like, that sounds like a skeleton. Really skeleton, it's not Halloween anymore. I got more road. Yes. Atlas. Okay. His brother. And there's the like tram. There's a tram with rusty wheels. Yeah, find the tram oil. Get to go to the back room. Enemies are stronger, but you will get better things. Yummy. Yummy, you gave me the tray. Yay. I had to fight you, but I killed. Because of ABS. ABS is what they call the weapon EX thing. Can anyone tell that I played this game a few times? Weird. Phoenix. I believe that's from Macho's house. Upstairs storage, that's nice. I think. I found you can eat cheese. I found a locked door, which means I need to pack. Pain because I'm thirsty. Yeah, cheese is nice. Cheese is also a step up from bread, as you imagine. But what if we don't? What if I ignore you? Only thing that sucks is like you having thirst for like 3 things. Anyway, I almost just myself. But once a weapon is level 5, you can do something very fun. A lamp. Barbell. Cool. Macho. Forcing it open by that do a trap. Force it open. So curse is, because if I remember right, curse, I can't change my weapon. That's not really an issue right now, right? If it's a poison, so you almost always want to choose explosion. Like curse is fine, can't change my weapon. Who cares? Poison is cool. I'm poisoned. It's an antidote. Explosion, if it's an explosion trap, it explodes and you don't get the item. Like this is like there's no, if you, unless you have a treasure chest key, even then like you could sell the treasure. You always just force it open, choose explosion. It was a curse. Amulets aren't effective. Okay, that's even less important than not changing my. Ooh, Ladius right away. Nice. I won't use right away. I already have a plastic dagger. Bone key. Bone key was needed for that one door. Yeah, that's the plan, is I'm going to... Ooh. Nice. Yeah, that is the plan, is I will get the dagger to +5. Can do... I forget what they call it, but exactly. Yeah, you basically break the weapon, but because the dagger does... I don't remember if it actually disappears normal weapon. Now Bat died in me. Right? Thunder Gem. Cool. Yeah, I go in. I can get the altar. Treasure chest. Fancy. Great. It'll be great. And then yeah, I'm on Stagger's level 5. I can... Or maybe that was... Yeah, there's something called Spectrumize that matter. I think that's the term for actual. That was in the second game. I don't remember if it's called that in here, but Spectrumize is what they call like taking a weapon, breaking it down into like a thing to custom. I don't remember exactly what they call it here. But yeah, once I have level 5 dagger, do the thing, I'll put that on my Gladius, using that. Oh. That's interesting. Okay. Texting group chat for a job. Hit them for free, so here go. Like even when I can buy repair powders, they're cheap. So there's no reason not to care ever. It's nice that I was able to find ooh, found the Holy would make it so I could do better damage to like damage. I'll see. Dark Monster might have been able to tell from what it looked like. So yeah, Holy would mean I would do more. damage to it. Weapons. Zero to. But yeah, and then once you level a weapon up, I'm now heal steadily, which is right at exits of fine. The dungeon temporary. Yay. I got a present for you, buddy. I found you a barbell. I found an extra. Found your brother. Happy? Brother. Think you know me? It happened on the day of the festival. Remember a light flash from the sky and has disappeared. I don't remember after. Yeah, because you disappeared. How to rebuild your house. Fence and a lamp. If I already had. Honestly, like, big brother wants same little brother. Place near work. So I don't know exactly. It's not like I tested like exactly how far away they need to be from the cave. I'm like definitely going to put their house like right next to the cave. No reason not. There's like no reason not. That's the one kind of shame is like how, because in Dark Cloud 2 you like get blueprints to build things. There's some customization in this section doing stuff. Yes, especially if you like are trying to go around 100%ing every town and all that. Not a huge variation of ways you can go about things. Oh, you done it! Thanks to you, our house is back to normal again. Stonebreaker! That's mine. Bro, what do you think you're doing? Like I always tell you. Yours is mine, and what's mine is mine. That's how things between big brothers and little brothers should be. Can't take this anymore, bro. Gonna settle this with a battle. Really? Ready when you are. Hey, switch her up. I've been my first experience with that particular change that in first person. That time progressed for some reason. Not a thing I can do. So yeah. everything's first person. Look, using the analog stick to look around in first person. Controls are inverted, because of course they are. Right? Alright, once end of a dungeon, like 100% like a town, I had to go through the entire thing. I progress in both the story, but also like building things more go up. I don't know if it's like because of store things, treasures just only show up because board's very useful. So I'm actually gonna save. Or like this is max thirst. Look, I'm like completely thirsty. Yeah, the one way you could do it is the way that implies you could do it. Could wait until you're fully thirsty. 100%. Running out of water would once you didn't really happen after. Yeah, that's one thing you could do is don't have much. If you don't have much water, whatever, you can use your gourd when you're in the dungeon. Yeah, like water's for. Hopefully, that's not a thing you have to. But there we go. 1, 2, 4, 3. And there's only 5 this time. It always feels like the Macho Brothers house first. Like before anything. I'm back. Exciting, eh? Don't give me that look. This is for your benefit. Kids don't read manuals. They don't like tutorials. Get over. Oh, here's the intermediate course. Won't repeat myself. First is lock on. Already knew that pressing circle locks onto monster. Red target frame will appear around an enemy for as long as locked on. However, you can press L1, R1 to change locked onto. But one button repeatedly cycles all the enemies nearby. And then R1 allows you to guard, which that will be. Also, did you know about the attribute change? Fire attribute: fire, ice, thunder, water, and holy. Many monsters are vulnerable. Attribute: change your weapon's attribute or customize in the weapons. Of course, you cannot activate an attribute. Weapon has points. Attribute. What do you think? Want to fry your noodles, so enough info for this time. Good luck. I'll be waiting, maybe on floor 5 or 6, something. Killing monsters. This is why it's good he gave us the dome break. Look, I lost 6 WHP from one monster because stone metal enemy. Not nice. Part of the do this. Yeah, also killing enemies with items. I think sometimes gives you a higher chance of getting either I am lucky or I am definitely remembering that right. Yeah, killing enemies with items gives you a higher chance of getting basically the items you put on your weapon. Yeah, like guarding is very useful. Nope. Gosh, I don't think guarding facing against the poison from bats. So like guarding did not trap against that. Guarding it? Yeah, look at my WHP. It is kind of strong now. Compared to that. Unfortunately. Oh, I found this guy already. One of these guys already. Is everyone happy? A present from the happy clown. Choose whatever you like. Ooh. I see. I think it's just random. I usually go with like the small box. Just because that's how my superstition works. Yeah, the part where if I had like active chatter, hey, what box do you think I should open? Okay. Yeah, I usually go with small bugs. Yeah, that was. Ooh, attack this. That's not up. Probably like Yeah, no, that is... Because it starts at, like, +1, so yeah, getting a +3 right away is pretty... My attack is 5. Just... but yeah, like, I like how it's like, hey, you completed our house. Here's a stonebreaker. Then I just get 2 extra stonebreakers. But yeah, I think when I get my staggered 2+5, I'll probably put that at first. Yeah. Yeah, I'm definitely not using attack up. Ooh. I got gaffers. Nice. It feels like I have a better chance of getting something good from the small box, but I know that's just me, like, trying to justify it to myself, whatever that is. What I do know is finding 2 of these in one level is really lucky. Especially when I'm not far enough along to where it could be a big move. Oh, I got a knife. That's actually perfect. Kill you. It's also nice having a few extra weapons. And I knew part of it is because I did it. That's an endurance for 20 WH. One enemy. Not great. I have stress that I can at least. Ow. Of course you. Bastard. I'm just gonna ignore these guys because they're still a second. Look, road. My favorite. Oh. Here, shit. I found the bone key item. Would have guessed. Another cram. Never. Never find. We like never find backroom things. This. Alright then, let's get out of here. Those? Forget. Leave the dungeon temporarily. No. That was the thing. Yeah, I had like Twitter notifications, and there was a friend of mine, Bun, that it's one of those trends that sometimes happen where they're like, here's based on like who you're following, whatever, here's your Twitter parents, here's your spouse, your kids, whatever the hell, right? Our two Twitter parents are me and her boyfriend, her actual like boyfriend. The different. Repair powder. Give me a repair powder. Hell. Yeah, I'm definitely going to take advantage of crap until I've finished Gaffer. Gaffer. This middle. Also, I had to hold off on Gaffer anyway until Paige and her dad. Dad can help put up Gaffer's sign. There we go. An empty buggy. Beast Cave 4, which is kind of special if I remember that. Yeah, because this is why is it empty? That's so weird. Oh my god, skeletons. Now I have to QT, that'll be fun. No, not that. Yeah, this is the cute master. Nomi, he's a tough one, Nomi. Why'd I say your name twice? I don't know. You will have to duel him. Duel is a special form of combat. Controller button markers will move from right to the left. Press the right button when they move up with the light blue bar. Arrows such as left, press in that direction. The D-pad, left stick. Closer the button mark is to the center of the blue bar when you press it, better your rating will be. Get perfect on the, get a full complete perfect thing, get something special. May or may not happen then. You hit all the marks with the right timing, you'll be victorious. Duel starts, you'll be given indication. And if you mess up, we'll just restart you, so don't worry too much about it. that easy. However, Undead Buster makes sense. And then Drain Stress. Gonna leave with this because there's a reason I saved, and not just because save as soon as quick as you can. Because I want to try getting special thing. I've shown that off. I have to do it. I don't have like a load function actual in the game. Kind of a yeah. Tools. I know like they can get, but that's another reason. The first one's pretty short. Push 5 buttons. They're all like left or circle. Okay. Like, why does it where I was kind of off? Whatever. Yeah, which is why, if you're aiming for it, what you should do, purposely, if you only get an okay on one of them, you should purposely screw up so you don't have to reload. Die. But they don't. Because you're just getting. Go. Hey, now it's this guy again. Yeah, it's like, okay, you win. Here's an Undead Buster. Honestly, it's decent. Any like attachment to your. Yeah, miss, and it's just like, hey, you died. Excellent. Present from the Fairy of Terra. So you still get your things. Fairy of Terra. Gave me a gun. It's better than just like have attack and fire. And damage. No. Yeah, that's pretty good reward for good. Then I got power of patterns. Like +3 against undead, or against undead, or yeah, freaking rare candy, or however you like calling it. Like, yeah, I think Garnet and a power of powder the better prize than an undead slayer. Especially knowing that, like, let's get lucky, get like a wind gem or whatever, kill a skeleton. Might just get an undead from that anyway. Oh, I tried putting water on my belly. Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah. Like, game definitely won't be as short as like Battle Network, but definitely not gonna be as long as like some games I've streamed. At least the main story, like, I'll see if there's an optional dungeon, an optional post dungeon. That might take me, if I decide to do that on. God. How's it going? Got the hang of it yet? Course beneath this one are even tougher. How to the advanced course give you a fair chance. You using your charge attack. Hold the circle button down, which this is because you know there's a whole like in Japan circle is confirmed X, so circle and X are usually like switched around between Japanese. There are some games where that's not the case, like Xenosaga, which trips me up a little because that's Phil used to this. Yeah, but yeah, that's just like they forgot to change that up for. How about charge attacks? Do a jump slash. Let's talk more about weapons. How your weapons. Don't start upgrading them now, you'll get into trouble later. Before you upgrade, it's a good idea to keep attachment. You upgrade with them on, and the weapon can absorb the power of the attachment. There's a power limit for each weapon. Weapons reach level 5 or greater. Spectrumize is be a thing in the second game. Because in the second game, they're just like, oh, you can spectrumize like any item. Status break is breaking down a weapon into a synth sphere that contains the power of that weapon. If you install this into other weapons as an attachment, you can add the old weapon's attribute to the new weapon. Attribute in the synth sphere will add to the new weapon's attributes permanently when the sphere is absorbed. However, the attribute may be less. Otherwise, it'll be a bit. New weapons limit is higher, then you can make a more powerful weapon. Pretty cool, huh? That's it for today's lecture. Take care of yourself. Don't skip again. So don't need. And the cave. Don't recall running into this many potential back rooms. Usually, don't recall. Like a lot of times, I would have to. Like I'd be like, okay, I have some fan oil. Let's hunt for a back room. Like, you found the back room. Definitely cool, but then there's the fact that I haven't found tram oil. Kind of neat for kind of game, but whatever. I can here. At least they it's like I'm gonna drop them during it's like that's what that's kind of what I was expecting. Good. That is. Put down my dagger thing, and then I sense fear that old gaffer. And I got a cabin. Holy water. Yeah. Causes major damage to undead, which doesn't really affect me right now. Please. At the very least, what I about to say, like, very least, and like do what I need, and then I can use my other two weapons. Take out the statue. I don't waste my dagger progress. To worry about the statue. Like, we'll sell for a decent amount, so likely actually never gonna use a treasure key for the brain to open the big chest. I'll just sell it because money's not. There's the final out. Oh God. Ladder. Good. But I left it. I don't need it. Ow. Then I'm not dealing with locked. Because of course I'm not gonna use a treasure chest. I have Neat. What's kind of funny because I definitely played Pokemon. Definitely played one the like first Pokemon Mystery Dungeon for them. But yeah, like other than Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, like this was my first experience with the mystery. This is my second experience with mystery. Funny to me. Like thought I put different, but they don't want to be gaffer. Hey, this is my item shop. How do I rebuild? How should I rebuild? Their house and doctor. Fluffy donut. I'm very happy about because my defense goes up by 5. Like that's just ran before game more. See what Todd's house is. Pilfer. That was a bit of a shame. Bomb. Right now. So I get them right now. No, beggars can't be cheap. You know, if I just like, I'm just not gonna pick up treasure chests. So I wouldn't have had that. Wouldn't have had the gourd and fluffy donut. Boost my. Sure. Sure. Yeah, I got the treasure chest though. Hey. Because of that one treasure chest, like being in a position where you honestly couldn't see it. I always remember there's that one.
I said, got muted before I said 1 second. I was wearing a hoodie, and no, actually, go to cabin. Actually, oh no, I wanted to save first and out. Fine, whatever. I'll make sure I like bomb a statue or something. I don't really need to bomb much yet. Or save it. Because there's a certain that's slightly less wary of me. At least better than know this. Genies arm. And we're already dealing with it. So you can see mimics, a bit of a drain on your weapon as well. Light change or whatever. Yeah, like fortunately the dagger will be about to be up to 4. Then spirits and put it on. Did I do this hideous? Okay. Perfect. The things we're dealing with. On in. How did I get hit there? A bit better. Be nice if I could get the Dran's trap. But yeah, my dagger's thus dead. I'll just switch to one of my other 3 freaking weapons I have right now. That the only mimics. They got a hold of it. Mill blades. Okay.
fat boy. Oh, that. And Clyde is a decent dude. Yeah, no, it's just like they're all buffing me. Yeah, what's wrong with you? You're yeah, I had a feeling you. Things from peace. I'm switching radius for now. That took a freaking third of its WHP. Ridiculous. So I got disc. Fix it doing. Always has to do with still alive or whatever. Okay, cool. It's like raffle. Yeah, it'd be nice if I could get the trans stress. I could have to keep fighting, guys. Yeah. At least I have 4 total weapons. That's something. I have to kill you, Stress. I'm gonna be slightly annoyed after all. But I just got it. Thank you for that. Even the one I need. First of all, yes. Second of all, here's Siphon. Knife has. About to say. kill literally every single monster. I would. Kinda sucks. And again, it's like definitely want to make sure you know it's important that you know that you're. But yeah, at least the beeping's not like awful. But yeah, like the beeping's definitely not too rapid. Like it could drive you slightly. Thankfully. Dungeon temporary. I know. I need water. I need to repair 3 of my weapons. Talk. Don't need to talk. There. At least Nadia, the Tristan, both and dagger. My 3 weapons all have 9 AB out of them. And fun. 7. Oh, then. Here for now. Action. Hey, 12% is macho. Hi to my. You should say hi to your mom first. You know me, I thought it was finished. Oh, you remember the weird bubble, huh? How should I feel? I'd like where I can smell good food. Okay, so his is contingent on. I think we have her. So what? There, I forget who it is. There's one lady who like, yeah, she makes good food. Wants to be close to her house. Of course he does. Box of candies, most important. Because of course, right? I'm pretty sure I don't. Size for gaffer. Upstairs. Don't have. Yeah. Red. Cool. Again is awesome. I've... Blah blah. Not yet. I remember there being a treasure chest. I think there ones out here are technically called like miracle. If I remember, could be misremembered. I can do me. All right, good. Burn me anymore? Can't promise that, Mom. Lovely if the morning sun would come in from the house. The chimney. A storage room. Remember what you're... I do like the little, like... I don't remember if the request can kill you. House. Cute little one with cute little bell. I wonder who that could be. Right? No idea. No idea what that could be for. Cute little one with the bell. That's... Or I'm bored. I'm bored of ending past it right now. It's... I don't... It's like... I think it's... Like... Even if you haven't played the game before, I think it's pretty obvious what the game intends. Especially since you see cat with the bell on it. Like, okay. Now, unless you actually a person who eats cats, you're probably like, oh yeah, no, the cat's... Look, it's a cat, that's... Kitty doing here? Floor 7. Floor 8, I believe, is the important thing in terms of... cutscene, don't you? Oh, again, old man. Seems like you've got the hang of it. Now for the next step. We'll lecture you on special aid. First, the back floor that Streamer already mentioned. Dungeon has floors that have back floors. Not every floor has a back floor, it's random. Back floor has valuable treasures, but the monsters there are stronger, the higher risk, but higher reward. Give it a shot. If you ever find the item that for though, because there were a couple playthroughs where I'm just like, I mean, the third area you can literally buy the items back floor, but it's like, yeah, there have been a couple times I played through this game where I just never found the item, any tram oil. There are also special floors that are called limited zones. Special sealing magic is caused set there, so some of your normal actions are disabled. What actions are limited depends on the type of zone. Once you enter the limited zone, it's important to figure out what is and isn't limited. That's it, got it? Well, if not, you'll get the hang of it. Sure, definitely, you'll be fine. I'll let you go. It will get even harder after this. Promise the tutorials are almost over. Weapons is ABS. Good thing I wasn't like super close. Everything felt right. I was damaged. I'll win the one. Considering that's where we got the win on the blades. I think there are certain things that are obvious. Ever got a lane. Bad habit of just, hey, I missed that shit. Maybe it'll run in. Like, that works fine in some games. There are definitely some games where, like, no, that's a. Like in this, it's stuff like, no, in me, I just kind of dumb some. If I time it right for. Oh, these people. Yeah, it's about like I have a like him or whatever. But yeah, they definitely look a little more intimidating. Yeah, it's like, oh, person. Whatever. Hope it doesn't take me all the monster. There, I found Pike. He's the one. I mean, I still need their health for one. Alright then. Yeah, Pike. Pike is the one that I need to in the village when I finish Gaffer's shop. Don't remember. There's a thing. I know that's in the second. I don't remember if there's. I thought I remembered there being a chance that could happen in this game too, where the masters skeletons, after you kill them, they'll actually revive with a small amount of HP remaining. So it's slightly. Hopefully have 50. Hold your shield. You never guard. Master Jacket's the guard. I found drains. I don't feel any. When you don't give me any more ABS, bastard. Well, got basically they have 3 different types of weapon. Got the pond. That'd be good for got all they have all the out that don't even need to be here anymore. It's that was get out of here. Get out of here. I mean, I've definitely actually like been like, oh god, thank God I'm at the end, and then accidentally next door I'm like, crap. Definitely done that a few times. Yeah, at least I have Pike now. Definitely don't Gaffer stop to ready yet, but because yeah, Gaffer stop to ready obviously because if Pike's not here, Gaffer will actually I'll actually show that off. They even shut it off. Max HP. I use it now, or do I use that on my tag? I kind of want to save the first in for tag group. Oh, you knew see. Yeah, too bad we. Plus. I'm glad I can just barge into people's home at all times. Sky hunt. Here should be pages. Look at her little teddy bear. He has a little teddy bear. Isn't that adorable? Pike, where the hell are you, Pike? I need to... Have you seen Pike? I need to ask him what he needs for his house. Oh, Gaffer. E+1. Now it's more, which means that at least changes where they Pike will get his house this time. And it's possible. Hopefully he's in his house. Actually crazy. Pretty sure I put you. You are there. Where are you, dude? Talk to you about things. You're safe too. That's good. What kind of bastard did this to? God, he's the B word. Go for the buggy. Yeah, and yeah, I remember that he liked fishing. Good dude. Saved. Because I just... Yeah, no. Just him being here. If I want to show that off, I have to take him out of the house. I have to put him back into the Atlamilla. Because, yeah, I mean, this is like shortcuts, whatever, but I don't remember if I actually ever, I don't know if I heard it or if I was just like lucky the first time, like getting pike before I finished Gaffer. Just being like, oh, I get free crap. I want free stuff first. That probably was. And like, we're gonna do some real fast. Don't worry about it. Not canon. Gaffer's trying to do it all himself. Like people tried to do. Hey, my shop will reopen. Position look good. He throws out his back. Hurt my back. Glad the store's open. My back like this, I can't go buy stuff. If I had Pike do work. And so that's your like new survival powder with good. So once I have the second party member. Yeah, he still says I'll need standing powder and survival powder, but could definitely need to cut few. Yeah, like the only thing he has is, yeah, his stock isn't very good back out like that, right? Inter I mean, the internet technically was, but yeah, I think back then it was more me being, I want free stuff. I'm just like, I'll take free stuff while I can. Once I get some money and shop will sell better. Except the fact that the the shop doesn't sell water as mayor gives you kind of crazy. Never. This thing is a minute. I gotta find seed. That's crazy. put that there for now. And fish there. Get a fish. So morning, so I think I'm good. Go in there. Yeah, if it was, I think, eating, he would be in the bath. Hey, what's up? Oh yeah, that's right. I have to give you something. Fixing my hat. Hey. See how he says it though? I have to give you something. Yeah, like if he's in the bath, all he does is like, because I guess part of it's in the bath. He get out, front naked, whatever. Like some soap. And we just found some soap anyway. And she's like, let's see what I get. Take this. You're all set. So why, other than the fact that soap is easy, can just eat soap. The fact that candy is like for like a bit, like a running side quest thing. I remember. I had some. Hey, anti-lord. Yeah, it's. Never undo that? No. Anti-lord is. I gave you something. Good. I think you can find extra candy somewhere. Need be, but the candy is very useful. Fresh. Wandu. Not a question. What's that one? That one Zelda game, the first one I played, actually, because Link's Awakening on Game Boy, Link's Awakening DX had a thing like that, but that was actually something that having. What do they call that? Get an item, you have to trade it to someone else. Trade it. There's a term for that. I think there's a term for. God, there's only one Alta. What? Rumbles sometimes I'm just all right because Rumbles because you know the Rumble being weird. I was wonder what the one Alta could be. Atla again. I don't because my brain I used to call it because yeah whatever reason kid call it Alta. I don't know why. Even though I could play through after the second one, my second or third playthrough, because my second one, man, it was either that or just no, it was because yeah, I played this. That's right. actually got this. I actually got this and Dark Cloud 2 in like a month of each other because of there I like pawn stuff. Honestly, Dark Cloud 2 having voice acting, calling it Atla and Atlamilia. But with how long I've been calling it Alta, it's just a habit. Look, it's that dude. Well done, making it. Had a good look at your ability. Maybe it was just that stone on your left arm. Now, that is the legendary Atlamilia, treasure from the gods that only the worthy can possess. There's this song, which, like many others in this OST, is really fun. Hard to believe you are worthy of it, but that's not the issue. Be so kind as. Actually, he just says Richie. Yeah, the Batman that shows up again. That's Monica's main character, Max. That's the red one. Obviously, kind of looks like that, except obviously, if it was in that area, then what we having to. I see. You intend to use the stone to restore the world. Noble. But even if you destruction could repeat, destroy the dark genie. Destroy defeat, same thing. Fortunately, such a task is on your ability is powerful enough to the world is. Weapon or man can stand and face it. Oh. Come to the rather this time for stone. That's the great deal about it. Don't let you don't comprehend that. Yeah, including the fact that according for the second game, you can use the area for traveling through time. Which one is passing? Red one is. Pardon me. You ramble on sometimes. Well, if you will not hand over the stone willingly, then I have no choice. Do what you do. The one supposedly idle. No. For gold. I'm not going to like end. Yeah, like it's not like the gifts you get for are anything like life-changing or super needed. Like garnets and those jewels like that are really useful, but you can also just find them. Power powders too eventually. But I'll give it a few tries to see if I can. If not, it's fine. But like you, continue where I left off. I'll give it like 2 more tries to get it perfect. But yeah, like it's pretty quick at least, right? I'm just thought there was a bit more to it. Honestly, the Master Jacket duel actually had more like button presses cute against that dude. Like 4 things. Like okay, there's like okay, so there should be like a 3rd part. Go get through it now. 3rd part has whatever. Obviously, I'll just skip his dialogue. Take a look. See the thing rather. Like as I was saying on Twitter, I'm like I'm pretty sure I'll be able to get to the cat girl, that whole thing. And yeah. I just did the first circle early, I think. Okay, I got it perfectly this time anyway. Yay. Did quite well. How's this then? Get kitty. Excuse me, boy. Can't even handle an attack as meager as this. Cannot be worthy of that stone. Cat. You couldn't dodge, you simply didn't. Deliberately. Fine. That's it for today. I think I'm beginning to why the fairies chose you. Be amusing. We'll offer you some fruit. Cannot defeat the dark genie even with the stone. Not yet. Have even a vague desire. You must become stronger. Almost forgot. I have a gift for you. Have that little one turn you the favor. See you soon. Changing potion. Yay. like this. Then yeah, it's like, oh my god, look, I can't get over there. Whatever will I do? I can just open the altar. Yeah, I did it again. With the stray cat. Ew. Guess I'll... For now. Anyway. Have to get my free stuff bigger. Saving the world is thirsty business. Where? It's gonna be in my inventory. Be able to use it until a decent way until the second dungeon. Maybe good luck to have it in town. Wonder where I should. Probably in Paige's house. Oh my god! Yeah, like the request thing didn't go up because Pike's thing isn't complete. Don't know that one because I think the event just posted. It came just in time. Little kitty cat. Let's give this kitty a name, alright? Yow. Yeah. I said on Twitter, I always named this one Jasmine. I would something else, but when someone said that they were cats. Jasmine Biscuit. So what do you mean cat girl? That's a cat. Or cat, not a cat girl yet. Good name. Name is Jasmine. Jasmine. Cat noise. Indeed. Anyway. Yeah, that's essentially my reward for completing is the cat. Dungeon in there. How do you know about the dungeon? Got a free repair powder full. Fine. Thug spare. Ice wants to tell something. The English wants to be better. I wonder what I should. Page's animal to. Like the cat just kind of looks like it tilts his head like. Yes. Changes animal to human, but like Looks like she still has a cat nose and fur and eat. Holy a human! Dude, are you a wizard? Never mind. Anyway, he wants to help Master with adventure. Can I? They, like, do I even get? Yes, I hear that noise in my dreams. Forever, I hear it. So she does that every time she fires. Great. Yes, please. It's like I don't even have a choice. Oh, is that a new friend? Haven't seen her around. Oh me. Been a while, eh? Have an ally to help you through your adventure. Let me give you some tips about allies. The only place you can call for your allies is inside a dungeon. You advance deeper. It becomes so hard that you can't finish it with help. You run into situations that you can't handle on your own. Good idea to get help from an ally. They'll be happy to help you. However, you are the only one with the power of the Atmanalia that can break the seal of Atla. So long. My old man. Alrighty. So then, I was about to say, like, see, there was a treasure here, eventually. I'm happy. Mom's happy. Mike will be happy once I get Paige in. His house is Paige will be happy. Once I get Auntie Laura in. Also, I have all of these. I should. Not actually necessary. Like, expected. Like, why not, right? River. Always put Gaffer. fridge. Have 5-piece fridge. I will put in. I have more fridge. I have a windmill. Now that's the part where like 11 isn't much later than what it actually is. But yeah, this is the fun part where like to do this thing where like show me, can I show this? Yes it can. Press select. Cat is agile and dexterous thing, and I get trans. Get nothing else. I was about to be like, what did I? Got a, oh, yeah, I got a diamond. Adds 5 to definitely useful. Definitely. Gas and narcissism. Her defense on the one. All that we do, but much. Still have the mayor give them more. Oh, easy pass. Here's some I'm actually crazy and I already got it. I remember the treasure here too. Again, like camera angle. Like how earlier in Battle Network there was a history data, static data. Couldn't really see, it was like hidden up. Like, yeah. I'll probably end it a little bit, but yeah, I think right now is fine, and Cause yeah, go 10 or 11. The whole thing where it's like the game likes doing that when you get a new ally. So you're gonna be forced to use this ally. You can't use anyone else. Problem with her. That's poor attack. Damage. Yes, I did. I remember I would, when a monster dies, I would switch weapons, or in this case, switch character. And switch. And it should have. This is not. Dagger didn't get in because maybe it's because I'm switching. Maybe it doesn't work switching characters. But yeah, that makes it even more fun when it's like awesome. And that makes it even more fun. I got ABS. Yeah. I thought it worked both. It doesn't doing it. I thought it worked like switching weapons. Maybe. So it either doesn't work, it only works switching weapon, or it doesn't work. Brain. Getting late, that's why it's whatever. Yeah. Thought it would work switching weapon. Ally, I guess all weapons. Please. It's not like this sucks, but it's definitely not good with like stashes and all that. It's definitely something you should be doing. Based on enemies you might have to have her killed when her limited door. That is a bit of a problem. Obviously, like, as you might expect, that's a better one than the hack's nice because and once I get her how. But yeah, she will be because it's a mystery dungeon game. If you die, you lose things. Some mystery dungeons are very rude where you will lose don't lose all the things when you die. Saw the one time I died. It's having the hack holding on. That's your dog. Water goes through the exit. Fill up on water for both me and Jay's. Back to the job. Fortunately, but it kind of makes sense because considering the fact that she uses this shit, her like mine, which is weapon, is like weapons getting shipped or whatever. Hers is like. But the repair powder for her weapon is more just like a bundle of slingshot pellet, whatever. Also, that might be late enough in that dungeon that could be a mimic. So I'm going to open it. Taking damage from that dude. Not bad. Not bad. So what would have been really ideal there? If that would have been one of her weapons. Because obviously, like, what's like the dagger can make use of it, sure. Yeah, if I had gotten one of her slingshot weapon, that would have been even better. Then I wouldn't have even had to bother, like, alright, her slingshot's a plus like 3 by the time I get her weapons. That's yeah. Like when I just keep forgetting to show that off, that when you would try to use the wrong item, it just like goes back and does like the Japanese thing they do where you don't do it. Where he just like looks back and makes some arms. Even though it's like, okay, it might not be. Because the gauge hasn't gone down visually. Speed one. And that completely covers. I'll want to save that for in-game. As for before anything else, right chef and dancer. She goes in the door, so caveat. I remember. Hi. She. Here. Like, haven't encountered any dinosaurs. I think what was it? Like big, like, I forget what that was. I think that was like a Tyler Phoebe. Power and power. Good but you startled me. And she. How should I repeat? Itsy bitsy magic is in drink strange, but if you stand near, you'll feel full of it. That's her has to be front of the pinwheel. I'd probably have safest. Like I asked you that too. That means. I put her house. Put a brick stairs. House. Have a gaffer. Another fluff of donut. I'd be really nice if I could find those eyes for Jasmine. Out. That's right. was gonna laugh if, like, that's not how they listen at all, obviously, but if it was like, if it next one was like, if the third one was water or kind of. Have any, I have a sign, but I don't have any. Yeah, it's a shit thing that have an extra. His attack. And at least the slingshot is now like halfway through. I saved because so I think after this I'll have to try because I'm remembering right, and it might be the stage after floor 10 is Jazz. It's like I want to get dagger to level 5 so I can put it on. I also curse so I can get. Now the bat died in one hit. Like, because of like things like that, you definitely don't want to. He just didn't die. I've been stepped in those for a couple of those like blue circle things around. Been like, you're pumped with energy, and I would have done more damage. That's what stamina drinks do. Hit on Dasher. There's that. There's actually there's a thing where there's like if you're affected by this, like if you're affected by this, you can actually take this item, not only but will affect you by the bonus that you. I've run into so many back areas. Again, have any thing happen. Price. Anyway, definitely not you darn it. There we go. I'll use those for like temporary boot. I won't be like boot for permanent boot. The default. Certainly not on the default. That feels like a little bit, especially maybe, you know, like honestly an upgradable weapon, but the default weapon. Not for permanent. Not for permanent. I can just do like what I just did. Is like, why would I do it? After this, I think there's like in the diorama. There's one thing I want to show off after this. I'll try not to. Because we're going to overpower me. I just want to show it off on screen. Got them. I don't. Use probably 4 next, like kind of bots. Gas can have a better. Yeah, I can find gas in a better way. Yeah, like it. Definitely. I think I have. Oh, I got. He wants. Guess I can show this. Crossword. Because it's slightly different. It'll expected. Yeah, it definitely sucked to accidentally the limited floor. Being unprepared. First, get my stuff. It's not like that was ever a huge deal. Especially done right now. That's a problem. My stuff. Save. Funny to me. I've been playing for 2 hours. Definitely still a few more things. Staff. House and daddy. I don't know why I went. There's pages. You're alive. I'm worried something happened to you. But thank goodness, okay? Did I rebuild your house? I rebuild it. Doesn't have an. Just wants a lamp. It's a new pal for you. Inventory space is nice. Here. I can carry a lot of items. 60. Wish you luck, Nomi. For it. That is good enough. I thought Mike gave me each do something about it, so I don't need to hear it at all. I'll keep my distance. Isn't it nice that Pike is supportive of childhood friends? Perfect, actually. Um, Yara's best president, huh? No, it's actually I'd say probably my fifth time playing Dot Hack. This I I'm like it's been a little while. Dot Hack's fun. It's not a super long game. I do like a poll on my Discord. People voted for this, so I'm doing this. Okay, good. Good. One defense going into the limited dungeon or would have been bad. Oh, it's my no, it's my first time playing through this on stream, but it's definitely not my first time playing through Dark Cloud. I've so I've never completed the post game optional dungeon. You can't. Okay. That Pike gave me the fishing. Yeah, it's been a while. It's been a little while since I played. Yeah, huh? How you doing, Yar? I've been being a fan of objectively good games. Unlock this tag. Look kind of weird. I don't actually have a name for her tag. Whatever. Yeah. Good to see you. Everything's back the way it was. Not exactly. You're in front of a windmill now. I decided I'll give you a hand. That means storage. I'll have to get back to use my closet currency. That'll be useful more. That'll be more useful if I have enough money for gold boot. That's nice. Unfortunately, I have to get up early tomorrow, so I'm actually was going to try to remember how to do the broken dag. I tried to show it off, and I was actually going to in soon. I gotta wake up at like 6:30. Very fun for me because I usually don't. Actually, I can, or at least I can like look it up again to show that next. There has a lot more things than that one time where he broke his hip. Whatever. That might. I don't remember because it's or dagger. That might be the. I don't remember. Obviously called the broken dagger reason. Dagger. Remember you have to get down balls using one of the I think there. Pretty sure it was had to pick it up and change the thing dagger. Yeah, I don't remember. I'll have to look that up off. But yeah, the broken dagger, other than being able to make a weapon, also also decent for like making some money. Yeah, I don't. It's been a little while. So it's been a while, so I don't remember exactly. Yeah, it was one of the bottom. Yeah, I'll look that up to like just go off real quick on time rounds. Yeah, as I said, fortunately, because yeah, if I didn't have to get up when I did, I'd try to. I would try to at least beat the first dungeon its entirety. My first stream. Honestly, that's not in the cards for you. Yeah. Everyone that showed up watching me play a little Dark Cloud, little bit of the game I have very fond memories of when I was a kid. Everyone has a good night. I will. So I unfortunately don't know when I'll be live next because I don't know my night because it is now midnight. Sunday night I'm doing with friends of mine. Monday I'll be doing D&D on Roger's channel, so technically streaming there, but yeah, next time I stream might be like Wednesday or Thursday or whatever. We'll be going back to Digimon. And yeah, time after that will be Dark Cloud. Alternate. Typical thing. But yeah, tomorrow, yeah, later today, when I know what my schedule is, I will let everyone know on the Discords and the Twitters what things are looking like. But yeah, once again, thanks for showing up, everyone. You have a good